After the catastrophe at Endor, our situation has grown dire. The emboldened rebellion, presumptuously calling itself the New Republic now, is becoming even more aggressive. Many opportunist imperial moths and warlords have succeeded from the Empire, and some even dare to call us the Imperial Remnant. We will show them that we are the true heirs of the Emperor. The situation is dire. We are surrounded by enemies on all sides, which means that we must be more determined than ever. However, we have legions upon legions of stormtroopers ready to serve and to bring planets under our control and strike fear at the hearts of our enemies. They are eager to serve, waiting for an opportunity to strike down any rebellion or any rebellious Imperials. And of course, our war machines on the ground are ready to duty as well. Even sight of them strikes fear on our enemies, and they will prevail. Not to mention our fleet, which will dominate the galaxy's space. Even a sight of a single Star Destroyer can strike fear on a rebellious planet, and we have numerous of them. Our TIEs will swarm the enemies, and our flagships will dominate the battlefield in space. If someone thinks that our days are being numbered, they are gravely mistaken. We will bring peace and order to the galaxy. Hello everyone and welcome to QualityOldGames. Today we are starting a new campaign in Star Wars Empire at War, and the mod we are using is Thrawn's Revenge, and we are playing with Empire, and the galaxy is known galaxy, medium-sized, difficulty will be Admiral, and starting era will be 1. And without further ado, let's begin. And I think this will be quite a challenge because it's a while when I have last played this. And let's enable the cruel AI and let's switch the difficulty here in options to Admiral. So at least the pain will last a shorter period. So what my plan here is that we are going to fortify the galactic core as strongly as we can. And since our money amount is rather limited, I think one of our first priorities is to secure some more income. And let's see if we can build those. So I guess that's morale meter there. So we cannot build these tax agencies or whatever they are, tax collection agencies everywhere, because then the planet will simply rebel. But at least I think we can utilize the agencies somewhere. And because the battle is rather difficult, or rather the campaign, I think we need to pause the game quite a lot. And our first task, I think, as we are trying to secure the core, and I think these planets are unavailable for the moment, and I think we are having peace with these guys. So this will perhaps be our primary target first. So we are going to gather fleet and ground forces in embark 9, and then we are going to try to take Hakasi. And let's begin by gathering the fleet. And then the ground forces.
Destination set. Proceeding location.
And here in this fleet, I think Karak Cruiser makes an excellent first move to the battle. And let's check Quad if we could draw. Oh, so enemy fleet is incoming to where? Okay, so can we check the messages? Cauldron Nebula. And I have no idea from where to find it. I guess it's somewhere. Okay, there. I think we are not too interested in keeping it. So we have light frigate shipyards there. I don't think we can sell them, but we should... Okay, so I think we need to pull back the troops we have. I'm a bit afraid that the enemy is having a superstar destroyer there, so we really don't have that much chances against it, especially with this kind of troops. Yeah. So, enemy warlord supported by one Imperial 2-star destroyer and one reconnaissance frigate, it seems. So, I think it's time for us to get out of here. Of course, we could try to use our fighters to take down at least that ship. Perhaps we could actually... Oh, well, a misclick. Well, at least we didn't lose too much. Or at least we didn't lose our fleet there. So we can live to fight another day.
System lost.
And then... So I was about to check my fleets. If we could reinforce that assault fleet of ours with something. So as Corellia should be neutral, I think we can pull some ships from here to reinforce the fleet.
Move out. Construction complete.
And as we received some money, I think we could make some investments. Actually, Chandrila, let's take the risk and make some garrison as well. And I think we might want to perhaps get some more money there, but also improve our production of food, parts, and ship crews. I guess. So that's parts, that's crews, and I think we should be ready to move against Hakassi rather soon. Let's hope the defenses there are reasonable. I think they are. So in this mod you get one ship as the first one, or rather it arrives first, and then you can pull in the rest of the fleet. And I think the ISDs will lead the way, supported by victory destroyers, and I think we should be able to take the enemies down. Let's bring some anti-fighter support and some other support ships as well to guard the fleet's rear. And it's rather nice looking how the fleet arrives. So I think our primary target is the Golan platform there. The support ships can stay in a bit of the back, at least for now. And then there is that capital shipyard. Actually, it's a capital shipyard. Interesting. But I think we should be in rather good position here. We do have quite a bit of firepower. So perhaps we can take a bit of a cinematic view as well. So there are perhaps 2 victory destroyers coming in. As the space station, was it Golan 3? Yeah, as it goes down, we can focus on those enemy capital ships there. And there is quite a large amount of reinforcements. But at least for now, our shields are holding rather well. And let's hit that Crimson Command Victory 2. And still more reinforcements. So it's having... Some of the reinforcements will spawn anew, and some will come only once, which is of course good news for us.
Under control. I got it. Eliminating target. Falling out of formation. Target's alright. Excellent shot. I got it. Your direction. Sir, I've got him. Locking on. Get behind them. Enemies in range.
And I think we need to do something to protect that ship. We don't want to lose anything in this battle. So let's hit... Okay, they are pulling back. Excellent. A nice start for the campaign. Even though we lost one of our areas, but it wasn't a planet, but rather a nebula. So I think the position is decent enough for now. And now it's time to bring in the ground forces.
Invasion commencing.
And there seems to be some sort of air units at the very least. So let's see how we will fare.
Choose your reinforcements.
Let's bring in AT-ATs, and I think that hero has an ability to ping the enemies. And we can get some repair facilities there, which is always good news. So the plan is to ping with this guy so that we can actually hit the enemy base without too much troubles. I admit it's somewhat cheesy tactics, but well, there are some things you need to do to win, because we need to avoid casualties at all costs. The troops in this mod are quite a bit more expensive than in the vanilla version of the game. So we want to hit the enemy troop production facilities first and utilize mostly the troops we can get for free.
Reporting in.
So, as our bombers are ready soon, I think we will launch an attack.
Commander. All right, men. Take cover. What are your orders? At your command. Orders, sir. Squad, advance. The enemy is approaching. Reporting.
So we have found at least some enemies here. Let's hope we can inflict... Oh, there are rather a lot of them. And there are some more.
Ready.
So perhaps we should use the bombing run here. Okay.
Initiate bombing run.
So,
Reporting. Target locked.
now is the test for our troops here. Well, at least that bombing run did something, even though I think it might have been more effective against on the right side.
Affirmative, sir. Yes, sir. Target confirmed. Reporting. Yes, Commander. Destination set. We'll clear the way for you. Advance. Ready.
Okay, some army troopers.
Waiting orders. AT-AT ready. Proceeding to target. Target acquired. Reporting in. Transport ready. Reporting in. Copy. Destination set. Roger that. Roger that. Form up. I copy.
And at least for now, looking rather decent. And let's hope we can take their air forces down soon.
Awaiting orders. Copy. Reporting. Bombardment. Proceeding.
Okay, so let's begin by hitting that facility. So much for it.
I copy. Avoiding fire. There they are. Blast them. Awaiting.
Oh, and I think we can deploy some more troops. And as it is, we cannot really afford to bring too many more troops. So it's important actually to keep that thing alive there. And try to hit
On my way.
the enemies.
Reporting. Transport here. As you wish. Right away. Yes, sir. Yes, Commander. Weapons.
So let the AT-ATs do some hard work here.
Walker moving out. As you wish, General. Walker
Okay, now there is their juggernaut. Hopefully we can take it down rather soon. And of course,
Juggernaut ready.
let's try to hit them
Comlink
with bombers next.
reporting.
And so much for that juggernaut.
Yes, Commander. We've sighted. Ready.
And it seems they are having anti-air turrets there. Too bad.
Moving out. Yes, Commander. Orders, sir. ready. Copy that. Target acquired. Heading out.
AT-AT ready. Heading out. All out. Reporting. Armor transport ready. Reporting in. Cannon charge.
Our base is under attack.
Let's move out. Attack. Let's go.
And once again there is that aircraft.
Ready. Roger that. Open fire. This way.
So I guess at least one of these does require
Acknowledged.
some repairs.
Awaiting orders. Form up. Reinforcement troopers deployed. Ready. All right, men. Load your weapon.
Armed and ready.
Awaiting your orders.
And apparently the enemy AI is bright enough
Yes, sir.
to keep their troops
Attack that target.
back enough
Proceeding to target.
when we are ready to hit them with anti-air.
Attacking target. Roger. Yes, sir. Reporting in.
I think their free units, they should run out of them rather soon. And are they actually repairing those aircrafts? Apparently they are.
Reporting in.
Roger that. Yes, Commander. Deploying storm.
Base is under attack.
Form up. Move out. Awaiting orders. Copy. Right away. Affirmative, sir. Reporting.
Okay, and let's wait for the bombardment
What are your
as well
orders?
before utilizing this ping.
Bombardment available.
So, okay, that's one less building for them.
Reporting. Order acknowledged. Moving to that area, sir. Fire.
At your command.
And I think we could try to hit
Roger that.
the anti-air there, including the generators.
Enemies in range.
Let's see how well these perform now. At least the turret should go down rather nicely.
Yes, Commander. Yes, Commander.
Awaiting orders.
Let's see if we could hit
En route.
that. Is it AAAT? No. Oh, and there is some heavy hitters there as well, so basically it means that it's time for the walkers to move out.
AT ready.
Copy.
Armor transport ready. Reporting. Reporting in. As you wish, General. Right away. Moving out. Awaiting orders. All right, men. Take cover. Fire at will. Form up. Attacking. Base is under attack. Awaiting your orders. Target reinforcement. Firing.
And let's hope this is their last bigger push.
Target acquired. Ready. Copy. Dropping additional soldiers. I copy.
And I don't think you should go wandering around.
Heading out. Reporting in.
Yes, sir. All out troops.
Roger that. Form up. Spread out, man.
Finally, one of them went down.
I copy. This way. Over there.
Oh, and I guess it's still time for the AT-ATs
Move out. Let's go.
to do some heavy lifting here.
Commencing attack. Weapons armed. Walker moving to attack. Affirmative, sir. Reporting.
Reporting.
So, let's hope the air defenses are somewhat weakened and hit them with the bombers.
Commencing bombing run.
At least it seems they were able to go through there, and that's once again one building less for the enemies. So it's beginning to look like that every casualty the enemy suffers will be rather permanent for them.
Transport here.
I'm just wondering, was that a single turbo laser or was that
Copy.
one shot from every turret of a, for example, Star Destroyer or whatever it is orbiting the planet at the moment.
Order acknowledged. Yes, Commander. Attacking target.
Okay, Navy Commandos. So much for them.
Fire at will.
Then there are AT-RTs, Army Troopers.
Our base is under attack.
And perhaps we are ready to advance.
Let's go. Keep going. This way. Over there.
Oh, and as it is, I don't think...
Moving out. Advancing. Targeting. Avoiding fire. Firing. Affirmative.
Okay, anti-infantry turret. Well, so much for that.
Transport ready.
Awaiting orders.
Juggernaut ready.
Armored transport ready. Reinforcement troopers deployed.
Base is under attack. Reinforcements waiting. Ready.
Reporting in.
I guess it's time for us to go. And excellent.
Proceeding to target.
Acknowledged.
Unfortunately, we don't have enough money at the moment
My
to
way, sir.
build anything new.
Walker moving out. As you wish, General.
Destination set.
Right away. Moving out.
Proceeding.
Cannons Charged. Heading out.
Ready. Commencing attack.
Orders, sir. Reporting.
Oh, and they are trying to take out that repair station.
Awaiting orders. Squad, move out.
Well,
Available.
it's surviving at least for now.
Right away, sir.
And let's
Roger that.
Armed and ready. Destination set.
I anticipate no difficulties.
ping there. Oh, apparently nothing there at the moment.
On my way.
Let's move out.
Moving out. We'll clear the way for you.
Let's go.
As you wish.
Roger. Squad, advance. Awaiting your orders. Keep going. Fire. This way.
Okay,
Over there.
that's not good.
Copy. Acknowledge.
Right away.
Destination set.
Copy that.
I copy. Copy. I copy. Reporting. Move out. Commencing right away. Run. Reporting. Enemies in range.
Okay. So much for those defenses there.
Deploying stormtroopers.
Reporting in. Proceeding. On my way.
Yes, sir. Yes, Commander. Roger that. Moving to that area,
What are your orders?
Affirmative. On my way, sir. Reporting. Yes, Commander. Walker moving out. Open fire.
And I think AT-ATs should be able to handle these bunkers here.
Attacking target. Fire at will. Attacking. Right away. Moving
Okay.
out.
So we have taken quite a bit of damage.
Heading out.
At your command.
Reporting. Bombardment available. We are
Okay, and that's a victory. Well, no losses there.
System conquered.
That's at least something. And I think as we are at it, we should move against Campi. So we should be able to combine some of our areas, and of course taking Ifgin would be rather nice as well. I think we cannot move to Corellia, or at least...
Fallout.
Okay, so Old
Construction complete.
Drum is an enemy system. Let's see how difficult it will be.
The enemy has been spotted.
So basically only fleet, 3 Star Destroyers, 1 replenishment ship. So repair facilities. I think our fleet
Let's move out.
should be able to take
Let's go.
this fleet on head to head.
Heading out. Fall out. Let's move out. Let's go. Navigating to coordinates. Flank speed.
And let's bring in some strike cruisers for support.
Helm ahead full. Increase the flank.
Heading out, sir.
And let's hope I didn't overestimate the capabilities of our fleet.
At your command.
Focusing all firepower.
Destroyer here.
Station on standby.
Copy. Open fire. I copy.
And let's focus the fire a bit more.
Ready for battle. Reporting in. Targeting at maximum firepower.
I've got tightening my sights. Returning to your position. Let's finish him.
Sir,
Increase power to weapons.
Watch your back.
Lost weapons.
The lasers are our target.
Taking fire.
Intercepting.
Destroyer standing by.
Commander, they're hitting us.
Ready for duty. The launch bay is gone. Our launch bay is gone.
I'll take care of this.
I'm on them.
Make ready.
Okay, and now it's time to focus fire
Target at maximum.
on
Firing barrage. Enemies in range. Yes. Target locked.
the enemy repair ship, and
Form up.
of course there are quite a few of
Awaiting orders.
engines there,
The engines are our
so
primary
I'm not
target.
sure that we are able to take all of them down, but let's try,
Destroy
because not needing to face that ship
fire
again
on the engines.
would be just great.
Destroy the engines.
Stations on standby. Increase power to weapons.
Target critical. Target locked.
Holding fire for maximum effect.
Okay, we are hitting it.
Copy. Take out
There
the
are
engines.
actually quite a bit of engines still.
The engines are our primary target.
And let's make sure that we are actually hitting
Take
both
out
of
the
those.
Cruiser ready.
The strike cruisers. Perhaps that will be enough.
Weapons and fire. Gun crews make ready.
Direct fire on the engines.
I've got him.
And it seems we managed to catch it. So, a rather nice victory. The enemy took heavy casualties. And here, well, we need to wait for a bit, so we can start building something.
Enemy fleet approaching.
Okay. And upregard array. And where is upregard array? Not there. Not here. Actually, we should move this fleet from Fondor to somewhere else. Not there. Is it actually one of the systems we are trying to defend? Not exactly sure. Well, it seems like I have misplaced a system. Let's make a quick check that it's not, or if the enemy takes it, it's not threatening our center worlds, at least for now. I don't think so. So we can leave the troops to be, at least for now. And then let's bring some troops as a garrison down there.
Construction complete. Building started.
Okay, we have a shortage of resources, it seems.
Beginning construction.
Moving out. Enemy fleet approaching.
Okay. Once again, an enemy fleet approaching. We have to remember to check out where they are heading.
Choose your reinforcements.
On my way, sir. Destination set.
As you wish. Reinforcements en route.
And once again, we are in a bit of a short supply of money. And we really do need to take control of
Heading up. AT-AT ready.
some
Transport ready.
building depots, so we can establish our defenses.
Moving out. As you wish.
Perhaps that there
Copy.
would be a good place for a garrison. I think it is.
Reporting in. Let's move out.
Oh, there is an abandoned factory there.
I copy.
It can become handy.
Reporting. Fallout troops. Order acknowledged.
And they are withdrawing.
Dropping additional soldiers.
Good.
The enemy has been defeated. System control achieved.
And then let's see. Oh, I need to
Tactical battle.
check where the enemy fleet is incoming. Upregard array, once again. There. Okay. So we need to move the fleet from Fondor to upregard array ASAP, since it's kind of threatening our borders.
Enemy unit sighted.
And what kind of defenses this planet has? Golan 2.
Reinforcements.
Coming around.
It shouldn't be a problem for our fleet,
We're moving
nor
out.
should any of these smaller ships
Destination confirmed.
guarding it.
We're on our way. We'll be there shortly. Right away.
Ahead full. Helm ahead full.
Positioning. Awaiting your orders. Awaiting your command. Your command, sir.
Oh, there is actually Victory Destroyer. No matter, we will take down this Golan 2 first, and then we will hit. Okay, they are running, and as those victories are practically a garrison unit, I don't think the enemies will be able to get them out, even though the animation looks like that they got them out. And now,
Tactical battle imminent.
oh, yeah, So, I think we will bring our main fleet to Uppercut Array. And from there, we will move against Ifgin or Ifigin. And we have one less enemy pockets to worry about. Because here the question is, are these really neutral? Or do we need to take them? Because then this needs to be taken most clearly. And of course taking this cluster of 6 systems would practically not increase our defensive locations. Actually it would decrease, so it's very important to take them if we are at all able. But let's focus on this battle first.
Look, sir, it's them.
So, we have perhaps one Golan platform there. They have MC-80s, assault frigates, MC-40, Nebulon B frigates, and so on. We don't want to lose this fleet or any part of it. And I doubt we can hold this area. Since this is only Golan 1, we might be able to inflict some casualties. I think we can try to do that. But I'm a bit skeptical about that as well.
Stations on standby. Increase the flame.
Actually, we do have this emergency retreat available. So perhaps we will utilize it. Oh, it's available for only one ship.
Heavy cruiser standing by. Reporting. Captain here. Dreadnought cruiser ready. Heavy cruiser standing by. Moving. All ahead. Captain here. Dreadnought cruiser ready.
Awaiting orders. Copy. Course set.
Yes, Commander. Station ready. Heavy cruiser standing by.
Ready for command, sir.
Command available. Captain here. Dreadnought cruiser
Squadron
ready.
standing by for the Empire.
So perhaps we will take that Nebulon B frigate as our target. Let's try to take it down.
Commencing attack run.
Reporting. Where do you go? Primary target acquired. Coming around. Space station damaged.
I got one.
Lock it on. Sir,
I've got one in my sights.
I've got him. Dreadnought cruiser ready. Fire for effect. Fire for maximum effect. All guns, fire. Enemies in range.
Nowhere to switch position.
Coming back around for another
Getting a
run.
lock.
Falling
Well,
into formation.
excellent. Could we actually take one Corellian gunship
Draw their fire.
as well?
Attack formation.
Fire for effect.
And we don't actually want to repair anything,
After the stragglers.
because it will cost us money,
Destroyed.
which we don't have.
Target locked.
What are your orders?
Okay,
Eliminating target.
perhaps we can take that down as well. Let's hit that Corellian Corvette.
We're being targeted.
Squads, move in.
Coming in quick.
Space station damaged.
My scope.
And I think it's time for us to go.
Commander, they're hitting us.
Gun them down.
Target locked.
The launch bay is gone.
Nowhere
I
to
think
run.
that Nebulon B frigate and that Corellian gunship were actually rather nice catches here. It will make recapturing the planet, rather the space above it, quite a bit easier. Well, not exactly quite a bit, but at least a bit.
Move out. We shall be there shortly.
Tactical battle imminent.
Inbound.
So now we need to prepare to fight against
Choose your reinforcements.
fighters, and actually I think we should deploy
Right away.
ASAP because
Moving out.
the enemy hasn't launched all of its fighters just
Moving
yet.
out. Heading out. Fall out. Let's move out.
So I think our fleet should be in
Navigating to
rather
coordinates.
good position. Oh, we don't want to have dreadnoughts.
Engines to full.
And we deployed it in an asteroid field.
Location confirmed. Fall out. Let's go.
And we have some fighter wings of our own for additional support.
Coordinates received. Advancing. Confirmed. Awaiting instruction. Commander.
Yes, Commander. Frigate here.
Where's the others?
Reporting in.
Too bad we don't have an interdictor with us. Oh, actually that's taking a bit too much beating.
Our launch bay has been destroyed.
So it's time to start hitting those MC-80s.
Ready. Focusing all targeting at maximum firepower. Form up.
Excellent shot.
Destroyed. Reporting.
And of course, if we are able to hit the engines or take them out,
Fire on the engines.
it would be just great. A loss of 2 MC-80s will hit the enemy quite bad. Okay. Perhaps they will think again before moving against Abracad Array again. And then let's try to take Ifgin. Oh, they withdrew there. So we are kind of pursuing them and hopefully catching as well.
Incoming.
And once again, a flotilla of smaller ships supported by Golan 1.
Let's go.
I guess this is getting a bit repetitive, but
Flank speed.
since it works, I don't see any reasons why we might want to
There shortly.
change the tactics. I think it's a bit too risky to bring those Lancer frigates to the front. I would like to take down Wedge,
Let's go.
but I don't think that's possible just now. But let's try to take down the Rebellion fleet
Frequency open. Enemies in range.
and see if we can take down Wedge. At least these ships here will go down nicely.
Star Destroyer standing by. Fire at will. Our target priority is the laser cannons.
Lots of frigate reporting. Commence attack.
He's headed your direction. I got one. Pursuing enemy forces.
And apparently Wedge got away once again.
Taking him out.
Holding fire for maximum effect.
But at least for now, the situation looks rather good. So basically,
Complete.
it would be a good time to bring the ground forces to take control of 2 of these planets. Unfortunately, I think we need to cancel
Building started.
some buildings there. But, well, yeah. And of course, the question is, can we actually take that planet? But I think we will continue from this next time. Thank you very much for watching. If you like the content, please leave a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Feel free to post comments, give advice, ask questions and so on. Have a great rest of the day. QualityOldGames out.